Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of It Up Grand Strand. I'm your host, Shan Coughlin, here with a very special guest, Mr. Bill Hewlett from Possum Trot.
Hello, everyone.
How are you today?
Doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. The sun is out. I'm even sporting a little tan line on my shoulder from playing golf Sunday.
Oh, good.
Got to get out and play a little bit. Have you been playing at all?
A little bit. Not as much as I'd like to, but
All right.
a little bit.
Well, I think we all get to go play again, in a couple weeks on Wednesday?
Yeah,
It's a couple weeks,
yeah.
so looking forward to that. Tell us about the world's friendliest course. You do have that reputation,
Well, thank you.
and it's well earned,
Well, we appreciate that. Possum Trot was built in 1968.
right?
The present owners got it in 81, and they've fixed it up ever since. So we've added different things throughout the years. We redid all the greens about 3 or 4 years ago, so all the greens are in really good shape. And in fact, the whole course is in really good shape right now.
Well, I have to give a shout out to Mr. Johnny Powell,
Yes.
your superintendent.
Mhm.
How long has Johnny been there?
Long time.
Holy cow. He was there when my husband
25 years, something like that.
got his first golf job there.
Yes.
Remember?
Uh-huh.
And so I have to address the name real quick. Possum Trot. A lot of people say, really? That's an odd name. But it has been around for so long, and I have never played there, and I've played there a lot, but I've never played there where Johnny didn't have that course in tip-top shape.
He does really
I don't know how he's like the grass whisperer.
well, and the owners too. They've always said treat the customer well and keep the golf course in good shape. Do those two things, and the rest of it will fall in place. And they really have. I mean, it's hard. I can't take care of my yard, and Johnny takes care of 150 acres. So, I mean, he does a wonderful job.
Okay, in your defense, I think that's a golf professional's curse because our yard is the same way. And I've made this comment on the shows before. You can drive in any neighborhood and pick out the golf professionals' houses.
And I've told you why. It's because you don't have a superintendent
That's
at home.
right.
Well, no,
Oh, we need some help. And we live on the golf course, so it looks really bad when you drive by ours. But no, Johnny's done a great job. And the Gore family, I know you have 4 different owners
I
out
do.
there, but I know the Gores pretty well, and I have to give them a shout out too.
Yes.
So they did introduce me to my husband.
there you go.
There you go. All right. So other than your bag drop and inside staff being truly the friendliest people here at the beach, what else can folks look forward to when they come out there?
Well, we just 18 holes. We got just a little water, a little sand, not a lot. I think the ladies only have to cross the water twice,
Right.
and that's a big plus. And they have big fairways, so it's a good starter course or a course that doesn't beat you up real bad. And we've got probably over 50% return rate of people come back year after year after year. And then the people that are playing it for the first time really enjoy it and come back and say, "Oh, we didn't know."
That's the biggest thing, I think, is, we didn't know, because I'll
Yes.
tell you, it's not the shortest course in the world.
No.
And gentlemen, if you step it back to the tips, you're in for a big old Possum Trot challenge. I think some people get confused, and they're like, oh, well, if it's not that hard, I'll just make it long. Well, guess what? Then you make it hard.
We have the big possum, which is called number 11.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's 430 from the white tees, 460 from
Yes.
the blue tees, and we give away a beer if you par it, and we give away about 2 6-packs a year.
That's unbelievable. I forgot all the holes do have names.
They do. Mike Friend used to be the pro there a long time ago. He's a big writer, and I think he's moved to Atlanta now. But he sat there and named all the holes one by one, and has a little trailer in the brochure about each hole.
Now, what is the name of the hole coming
Oh,
up to
no.
the clubhouse? Now, do you remember with the pond and the fountain?
Oh, yeah,
Really
number
pretty.
18.
Number
Number 18 is coming in.
Oh, gosh, I'm forgetting. We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
But that is a beautiful finishing golf hole. You have the flags in the background, the pro shop or the golf shop in the background,
Uh-huh.
and that pond and kind of to the left, center of the green with the fountain, little elevated green.
We do. It's a good par 5. You can actually get there in 2. And in fact, your husband reminded me the other day while I was playing with him. We probably had a 35 mile an hour wind behind us. It was blowing, just helping us tremendously. We both hit great drives. And I hit an 8-iron in the green. He hit a 7-iron. Now, that's very unusual because it's pretty long, good hole. But usually it's a driver, 3-wood in, or a good mid-iron layup and a wedge in over there. But it's a good finishing hole with like the clubhouse and the flags in the back, like you said.
Nice. I knew he was playing more golf than he claimed.
Now, that was
That's
20
okay.
years ago, I'm afraid, and he still remembered it. I forgot about it, but he remembered it. But
I still think he plays more golf than he says. Now, Possum Trot is part of the Glens group.
it is.
And y'all have some great courses in that group all the way around Heather Glen, Glen Dornick, Possum Trot, Shaftesbury Glen.
That's correct,
And then y'all do some packages internally as well, right?
We have an ultimate package you can buy, and you pay for 3 rounds through any of the hotels or through our booking agent. You pay for 3 rounds, you get Possum Trot for free, and you get replays for free. So you basically get 8 rounds for the price of 3. You can't beat it.
And that's called the ultimate package.
It is. You get lunch with that, and you get range balls with that as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So
So
it's
you
called the
could-
ultimate package.
That's it. And that you could really play that. Oh my! So that's a 4-day or
Well, it's
It's a
4
big
days,
4-day
if you wanted to
package,
play
yeah.
morning and afternoon.
morning and afternoon. Yeah, I guess to
And
get replays for free,
Mm-hmm.
it would be. And so you essentially get lunch every day, range balls. Do you get range balls? I guess each morning,
Yes.
and then and Possum Trot for free. That's a deal because
Yeah.
I think Possum Trot's one of the best courses, even though it's
thanks.
older and it may, it's not the biggest and most verbose golf shop. Like some of the other ones are a lot bigger, but when you drive up there, you are treated first class,
Well, thanks.
just like everywhere else.
We actually try to carry about 30% ladies merchandise in there too, so the ladies have a selection too, because they come in sometimes, they say, well, they don't find clothes,
Exactly.
and so they come in there, and we keep Rebecca.
Oh, yeah.
She takes care of the ladies department and has some nice stuff in there, and it's a small little clubhouse, but it's just very functional and right there, and everything works out really good.
Has everything you need because you guys even sell clubs out of there.
We do, and we have 2 other additions I want to mention. Is
I was
Alkaloid
going to say, yeah, we want to add that.
Alkaloid does the club repair and has a tour trailer there, and it can fix up any club at any time with grips, shafts, whatever you need. And then we have a new instructor, which is Hugh Royer III, and he has an assistant, Nate, that those 2 give lessons out there and do a wonderful job, and they can hook you up with any kind of series of lesson or individual lesson or one-time lesson or whatever your needs are in that department.
Because I will tell you, when you do drive up, even though the golf shop clubhouse does look a little smaller, when you look to the right, that practice facility is second to none on the beach. Is it the largest one at the beach?
It probably is second, to be honest
Okay.
with you, to one other down there on 501. But
Okay.
it's a nice facility. One of the actually a couple of the owners got together and they cleared it off the woods and had a designer come in and design the chipping and areas and sand and putting greens and all that sort of stuff. And it's just a wonderful little practice facility. A tee on the back end for private lessons and the big tee for the public, and it's a great facility for that. And we all have real grass, and we buy new range balls. So
Well, because I think I heard this statistic from you a few months back, but you have almost as many people going out there to that practice facility as you do playing.
probably so. I
Yeah.
really don't know how many go there, but a lot. Yes.
Because, like I said, it's right there on Highway 17.
Mm-hmm.
And now, y'all officially in North Myrtle Beach? Or are you on the north end of Myrtle Beach?
We're right about in the middle of North Myrtle
Okay,
Beach.
right in North Myrtle Beach there. And it's right on Highway 17, easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
And this practice area is massive. You definitely do not feel crowded. There is plenty of area to work on whatever part of your game you need help on. Big sand traps out there.
Yes, we have not a bunch, probably about 60 sand traps, I think, around the course. And speaking of finding the course, if anybody can help me with this, when you're putting in your GPS, please put in North Myrtle Beach, because there are 2 separate towns. If you put in Myrtle Beach, it takes you to a Possum Trot Road in Surfside,
Ooh,
a
way
city,
south, way south.
in the middle of some campground or something. We got people calling us saying, we got a tee time in 10 minutes and we're here at Possum Trot. I said, no, you're not.
No, you're not. Well, and I was talking about the big sand traps out on the practice range. You've got
Yes.
a bunch out there, and then you can practice all sorts of elevations and up against the lip, etc. Bunch of
do.
putting green area.
We've got one for the driving range where you
Mm-hmm.
can hit your full shots out of the thing. We have one next to the chipping green where you can hit your short shots to the green.
Mm-hmm. I think
so we
that's
have 2
awesome.
big sand traps there to practice.
Yeah, that's all. And so we do want to give a shout out to Mr. Hugh Royer III, our very
Yes.
own here at the Golf Director.
That's right.
And Dr. Grind, Al Cloyd, who comes in and helps with some of the shows on Thursday.
That's correct.
We love having those guys out there. But this is a new addition for Hugh to be teaching out there. He just that's a recent add-on, and so I know he loves being out there.
Yes.
Especially now that the sun is shining.
That's correct. Sun is shining in Myrtle Beach. Come on down.
Come on down. I know the forecast here in the next few days, 75 to 80 every day.
Yes.
Unbelievable. We are finally into full-on spring golf and looking forward to summer. Any renovations coming up this summer, or are y'all all set?
No, the one thing we're working on right now is we're probably going to have to redo the cart pass, and some of the tree roots, which they always do down here, grow into the cart pass and make them a little bumpy. So we're getting prices now on redoing the cart pass and doing all that. That's about the biggest one for this summer.
That seems to be what everyone's looking at this summer, so it's that time, I guess.
Tree roots, pine trees of South Carolina.
Pine trees in South Carolina. Well, Bill, thank you so much for coming in. We will look forward to seeing you again real soon to give an update on everything going on out at Possum Trot
Thank you
Golf
so
Club,
much.
North Myrtle Beach. This edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand has been produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When visiting the Golf Director, be sure to check out our featured golf course pages, including the one for Possum Trot, where you'll find up-to-date information about their course conditions, specials, and much more. If you need help with your next golf vacation, including that ultimate one we heard Bill talk about, tweet hashtag just call Dave and he'll find you, or pick up a real phone and call 844-GO-GOLF-1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand, so to catch up on a show you might have missed, click on the TGD Radio and TGD TV tabs in the menu at thegolfdirector.com. We're now available on over 1 billion devices, that's with a B, at iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Blueberry, and the Myrtle Beach Golf app. This is your host, Shan Coughlin, on behalf of my special guest, Mr. Bill Hewlett from Possum Trot Golf Club, our producer, Jeff, behind the glass. We thank you for tuning in. There's more TGD golf news and information coming up next, so don't go anywhere.
Bye-bye.
Good. Nice. All right.
Good. Did it again.
You did it again. And so I'll write this up, and it'll
Okay.
go, again, that'll replay a couple times a day here for the next month or so. And then I'll write it up, and we'll put links into the Hughes School into things.
hashtags and the tweets and all that.
Oh, yeah, we do. We all do it. Oh, yes, it's fun.
I still got the old flip phone.
Oh.